So after finishing like all the educational steps, apart from masters and PhD that I could actually achieve, that's from my primary school down to my NYC certificate with my degree and the rest of them, I have come to realize that number one, there's no need for you to hurry in education. Your certificate is mostly useless. Money doesn't come easily. Patience is required. And discovering yourself is also important. Now, this last point, discovering yourself, after I've gone through all those years of school, walking from one place to the other, you will still come back to realize that you need to get something doing, or you need to realize your potential, or you need to know what it is that you're good in, your talents, your strengths, your weaknesses. So back then, growing up, you know, you will go to school, you will see your mates. Some of them are getting double promotions, some of them are advancing in school, some of them are doing very well in school. And maybe you are repeating or something, and you might feel depressed. You might feel, okay, I just want to do and get to my secondary school. From there, I get to my university. From there, I'll get a job and I'll just start working. It seemed very automatic for us. But the reality, the reality will hit you in such a way that you never expected. Like after my NYSC, I sat down at home for like a month, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, without seeing alert. That's when I knew, man, this money, they pick them. Like, coming from school, you are receiving pocket money from school. Then you go for NYSC. Then when you are serving, you are still receiving money, that government allowance, and maybe your office is also paying you. But you never get to realize that when that money stops, you need to start doing something that will bring back that money. I did house like this like for some months. Like I was just in debit alert. I never saw credit alert. That's when that reality hit me very well. So after going through all this journey, you come to realize that the most important thing is to actually finding what you want to do, that thing that will give you satisfaction. You will see some people in school, maybe they are going into artwork, some of them are singing, some of them are doing something else outside, and you might feel, why don't this person just settle down and get their certificate first before they start doing what they do? Oh boy, those people, that time that you're there looking at them and you're trying to go and cram for exams, giving yourself sleepless nights in school, those people are actually building the foundation for what they will come and become stars in, what they'll be known for. But the most important thing now, especially in Nigeria, is for you to just know what you want to do and actually do it. Because if you don't know what you want to do, you'll just be at home like for 8 years, 10 years, you've done nothing. You'll just be going on errands, just be following people around, and you won't actually know what you've done. You won't even know why you went through school as a whole in general. So it's very important for you to discover yourself. And money doesn't come easy. The way the money comes is very, very difficult. You need to sweat. You need to give yourself sleepless nights. You need to go through mental stress, physical stress in order for you to get that money. So this particular point in time, maybe you are still in school, you are still trying to round up your degree program, it's the best time for you to start laying foundation. It should be the bedrock for you to know that, okay, this is what I would like to do in the future. Because I can assure you 75% of degree holders, this statistics is just from my head, it's not an actual statistic, but I can assure you that a huge number of our degree holders in Nigeria are not working in the field where they studied. Now this could be, there are even people who could hold a history degree and be working in a bank. That's if you have the right connection. That's just to show you how broken our system is. You can have a degree in banking, you can have a degree in accounting, you could be the best in your entire coursemate. So, but if you don't have that connection in Nigeria, or maybe you don't meet the right employers who are willing to invest in you or who see your potential, man, that degree just go put it under your box because it has no use for you. So the important thing now that Nigeria is trying to develop and trying to encourage youth to do is to go into online platforms, make money online, do something independent that you don't have to rely on someone. Somebody doesn't need to boss you around, because that point is just very, very important to me. I don't know why. I don't like people just telling me, okay, do like this. This is what you will get for doing this. You understand? I know in life you need to humble yourself and do some things, but at a point, if you have a clear vision and you say this is what you want to achieve, this is the kind of life you want to live, if you don't actually take those steps for yourself, you wouldn't live that life you want. If you want to ball today, you need to give yourself that sleepless night. You need to go through the extra mile to see that you are able to get that money you want to use to ball. So in a nutshell, what I'm just trying to say in this video is, as a graduate in Nigeria, I can assure you, as a degree holder, as someone who has finished NYSC, I was even thinking of doing my master's degree, but I don't think I'll put in much effort the way I did in my master's degree, like the way I did with my BSc, because there are things I need to focus on. Now money now be the main thing, you understand? You need to focus on getting that money. Money is very, very important. You can have all the certificates in this world, you can spend all the money you want on these schools, but the kind of system we live in is not a system that will really give you kudos for that. It's not a system that will pat you on the back and say, wow, you don't study degree, or you get like 5 degree, or yeah, take automatic CBN governor. It's not like that. It doesn't work that way. So the only advice I can give to people now is just, while you are still in school, because majority of my friends are still in school, like I'm an early graduate if I say so myself. If you are still in school, these few years you still have, just try, even though it's to give yourself sleepless night. Like, I feel like the best way for you to come up with something is for you to constantly think of it. It's like you're training your brain. You know, for you to get something right, it's constant repetition. If you want to be able to flip a bottle well, you need to constantly do it till you know how to flip that bottle well, till you know how to, I don't know if flipping a bottle well is the right example, but if you want to get something right, if you want to be an athlete, constant practice will make you perfect. So by the time you keep on thinking, even though you're not coming up with good ideas, but you put that pressure on yourself to think about something that will earn you money, at the end of the day, you see that something will come up. Like, I knew I had interest for YouTube even while I was in school, but my whole, like, sometimes I can just procrastinate. Sometimes I don't really take things seriously, or I don't want to blame myself really for it. Let me just say, I was in a position then where I was trying to focus on school, and YouTube was just a place for me to just watch videos and entertain myself. So at the end of the day, I'm back now on YouTube and trying to create my own YouTube channel. So the main point is, when you are still in school, try and find out what you would like to do, even though it's just with your own degree program. But I won't really advise you, as far as you're in Nigeria, as far as in Nigeria UD, I won't really advise you to focus too much on that degree program. I'm not saying you shouldn't study in school, don't get me wrong. What I'm saying is focus on that degree program, but just make it like a 50-50, because you can't put all your eggs in one basket. Let it be that if that degree program doesn't get you a job, or doesn't get you what you would like to do, that's your handwork, or that's your extra skill, that extra knowledge you have is what you use to support yourself. So I hope this video is helpful. I don't feel like I've just been rambling very well, but I hope this video is helpful and it actually helps somebody to think of something they would like to do for themselves, so not degree program alone, because degree will shock you. So I hope it helps somebody and it encourages you to push harder, and you root for yourself, because nobody will actually cheer you on. You need to cheer yourself. If you want to do something, you're going to go and ask somebody, say, guy, make I start this particular thing. That person might not even give you the advice you want. It's only you that know what you want for yourself, and it's only you that can take that step to see that you get what you want. So I'll just end the video here, and that will be all for now. I'll see you guys in my next video. I need to clear my head. So